Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Bros 1975. Using words on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Lawn Boys Post 1975, and welcome to the Wednesday vlog. Yes, it's a vlog, and it's on a Wednesday, and I apologise that there hasn't been a Wednesday vlog for a couple of weeks. There's still been vlogs. I still try and pride myself on giving you a vlog, you know, once a week, because I like vlogs, and some people expect it. Yeah, no worry, mate. Some people expect it from my channel. Okay, what's going on? That everyone lose the ability to drive. So people expect it from my channel, but things are still up a little bit in the air about work, but I'm not going to let that ruin it. I wanted to, you know, get back to doing a Wednesday vlog. So this is an interesting one because I was thinking about this last night at work, because the other day I was going through a couple of old boxes and stuff that I've just kept around for years, and I opened it up, and this makes sense to people, I guess, more so United Kingdom, and there was a whole bunch of sort of promotional stuff and posters from a UK software house from back in the day called Electric Dreams. Were they a division of Activision? I don't know. But there was a poster which I'm going to get framed because it's obviously the computer poster for, you know, their game of the movie of Back to the Future, and there was a whole bunch of other stuff in there. I think it was Spin Dizzy, Aliens, the computer game. It's Temporary Traffic Light. All over the shop for some reason downtown. Yeah, and it was a whole bunch of Electronic Dreams posters and flyers and stuff like that, and a couple of letters from people who worked at the company, and there were a couple of posters for Activision games as well. So that's why I thought, were they excuse me, a subsidiary? Now, yeah, the reason I was thinking about this was I used to write to, there's a whole bunch of shit in my car, I apologise for the noise every time I brake. Used to write to computer companies and ask them if I could have posters of specific games, and it wasn't because I was just, you know, a scab or sponging or seeing what I could get. It was, you know, you've got to remember that unlike now, gaming back then was a different place. It was still a big deal. You know, it's still a massive franchise. Obviously, no one knew what it was today. But they wouldn't have merchandise, and I'll get back to this point again a little bit later on. But they wouldn't have merchandise available per se. We're talking sort of 1984, 85, 86, maybe 87. So, you know, if you had a favourite game that you absolutely loved the artwork of, you know, the Wakeland covers for Ocean come to mind. They were absolutely fantastically beautiful, you know, covers and artwork. I think Operation Wolf was my favourite. Yeah, you know, you couldn't purchase them anywhere or anything like that. You basically, the only way you could get them would be write to your favourite game company, keep your fingers crossed, and see if they would send you one. And you know, they did. I don't know. Well, maybe they did. They did to me. And I was asking. I want to ask this because did anyone else do this? Or did anyone else get, you know, cool freebies for, you know, from companies? And well, I kind of, you could argue that to some degree. Yeah, that's all right, boss. The red light doesn't apply to you. Yeah, you could argue that to some degree they were, all right, this is annoying, they were your pen pal, because, you know, you would keep in contact with them, and you would recognise the name of the individual on the bottom of the letter every time. Seriously, boss, you can't jump a red light and do that. That's disgraceful. Sorry, people. Yeah, honestly, come to Bristol, it's fine, you know, it's a really safe city. I'm the tourist board, yeah. So, it made me laugh because I was thinking about this recently, and I thought, well, if you wrote to a game company now, can you imagine that? Oh, another thing I used to do back in the day was if I had projects at school and things like that, if I had projects at school and things like that, I would write to them and ask for information and things like this, and they'd provide me with statistics and things like that, and sales and production costs and stuff like that. This is unheard of stuff, and I, you know, did a couple of projects on, you know, game companies, mainly because when school used to do that thing when you had control over your own project, you would always, well, at least I would kind of adapt it to something that you were really interested in, just because, you know, you'd be passionate about it, you'd put more effort into it, and you'd probably get a better mark or better, you know, score or even reward for it. So yeah, you know, I used to get information like that and stuff from computer companies. But yeah, point being, I want to say I'm waffling. Yeah, rusty for not doing 2 Wednesday vlogs. Can you imagine if you wrote to a game company now? What would you get? Would you get anything? Would you even get a response? I mean, they probably just think it was a begging letter. And again, the thing I want to come back to is, you know, you would say like, well, gaming now is a multi-billion, you know, pound industry, eclipses the movie industry. You know, why would they respond? Well, yeah, I get that, and it is far removed from gaming back in the day when I was a child. But you still got to remember, even though that was the birth of home gaming, at least in this country, you know, with Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore Amiga, Atari ST, a massive plethora of systems, it was still pretty big then. You know, they still must have got a lot of mail, had a lot of work to do, a lot of things to worry about, a lot of production going on. So the fact that they would still respond or even send you stuff was amazing. So is it kind of these days like too hard to, you know, a thing for them to do, or to rule out just responding, you know? So essentially the people who keep them in business, their fan base, their customer base, maybe get a bit of interaction going on. But obviously we know that's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure if you wrote to Electronic Arts, they probably would send you a response, and the response would be, fuck off, we're Electronic Arts. I probably would expect that from them. So yeah, it's sad, if anything, that gaming, while it's become what it has become, better stop my screen from messing up, you know, because of the money involved and stuff like that. I don't agree it's a reason as such, but it's so far removed from what it was back then, and that there was this personal element, there was this level of contact, unless it really was just me who wrote to them and got responses. Could be. Oh, green light. Bollocks, these lights are fucking awful and take forever to change, and no one knows what bloody lane to get into, apart from me, of course. So yeah, did you write to them? You know, did you ever get anything? Did you keep a kind of a pen pal relationship going with them? You know, did it surprise you back in the day that you got stuff sent to you? And is it kind of sad now that that level of connection with companies is gone? And again, I don't think the fact that it's, you know, it's such a big industry now, it's still somewhat, you know, a justifiable reason. Or maybe I'm naive and stuff like that, but the point being, you know, plenty of other things in the world, you still from time to time will get movie companies send people stuff and things like that. So yeah, you basically, you know, do you miss those times? And yeah, did you do it? And isn't it a bit sad where we are now? And as always, I would love to know what you think, and thanks very much for watching. Really am rusty. See you later.